Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Look at that last sprint for Bison players as they get their hands on the Dakota marker. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Krista Boehm. The North Dakota State football team continues their winning ways, taking down South Dakota State tonight in the annual Dakota marker game. Alex Egan joins us early with a look at the game. Alex?
Hey, good evening, Krista. The Dakota marker on the line tonight as the Bison travel to Brookings, South Dakota to take on the Jackrabbits. It's the 104th meeting all time between the two schools, and NDSU would get off to a fast start, I hope. There we go. The video doesn't get off to a fast start, but they do. King Frazier punches in the touchdown for the first quarter. Maybe the story of the game, though, was the Bison defense constantly pressuring SDSU quarterback Zach Lujan. He had not much time to get going in the first half. Chase Morlock, though, he would add a touchdown here just a little bit at the start of the second quarter. Here it is, his 5th touchdown of the season, but it's his first rushing. NDSU catches fire in the first half, leading 21-0 at the break. The Bison improve to 3-1. More importantly, they pick up the Missouri Valley Conference win. Let's go live out to Brookings, where Beth Houle is standing by. Hey, Beth.
Hey, Alex, that's right. An exciting game down here in Brookings, South Dakota, as NDSU improves to 8-0 over South Dakota State in the last couple years alone. 6 consecutive Dakota marker wins for them. Held SDSU to -4 net yards rushing. Jake Weineke, the big question mark in this one, well, he only had 3 receptions for less than 40 yards. A dominant performance by CJ Smith and the defense as a whole, not to mention some pretty nice performance by Carson Wentz and his offensive line and his offensive playmakers. How about it? An exciting one here in Brookings, South Dakota. We've got plenty more coming up as the weekend goes on, but for now, live in Brookings, South Dakota. Beth Houle, Valley News Live Sports.
All right, thank you very much, Beth. Enjoy it down there. We'll see you back here in just a few hours. In just a few moments, though, we'll have full highlights and hear from head coach Chris Klieman. Krista?
Thank you, Alex. The Bison Football Show with Chris Klieman will air live tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. on KVLY, I just heard. And as your Bison station, tune in next Saturday for Bison Homecoming against Northern Iowa. Our coverage starts at 11 with kickoff at noon. 2 people are okay after their canoe capsized in the Cheyenne River this afternoon. The call came in around 5 after someone saw 2 people holding onto a tree in the middle of the Cheyenne near 617 Martin Drive. They were coming down the water when it became rough and the canoe got caught on something and tipped over. Both of them were able to grab onto a tree until they were rescued. Well, if you weren't watching football today, you've been noticing lots of trucks out there on the road. It's a 2-way street when it comes to safety on the roads during beet harvest. In the next couple weeks, several farms will harvest crops around the clock. That puts dozens of trucks on the roads day and night. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says it's even more important for drivers to pay attention to the road, and truck drivers agree.
Just give us lots of space if they can help it, because we can't stop on a dime like a car can.
The North Dakota Highway Patrol says today they haven't had any crashes related to the beet harvest, but deputies are keeping an eye out for any violations. From 4 months to 41 years, more than 1,000 people came out to support those with Down syndrome. 50 individuals with Down syndrome were recognized at the 1-mile walk at Shields Arena. This year, organizers dubbed the event Gigi's Fest because the group just opened a new location in Fargo last weekend. Gigi's Playhouse is an achievement center that offers free programming.
We're there just to give them a place to connect, to socialize, and to feel welcome.
The walk raised more than $75,000, and all of those funds will support Gigi's Playhouse. Area high school students have been getting their hands dirty and learning a thing or two around the garden. Hawley High School students, a part of FFA, are working in the community garden called Answer Plot. You may have seen the signs just off of Highway 10. They appreciate those hunks of encouragement. An entire acre of land, and so far, it's produced 3,300 pounds of produce for a Hawley food shelf. It received so much from the students' work that it's stocked full, and the students had to take some to a few Fargo food banks to help those in need.
We thought, what a great opportunity to plant produce that we can give back to the community
and bring to our own local food shelf.
You can have a lot of responsibility in helping your community out and just helping feed people that don't have food every day.
If no one's going hungry in our community, I'd say that's a really admirable thing and something to do. I also just like getting out here just to kind of hang out with some of my friends. I'd say it's not really work, it's pretty much just fun for me.
An area family donated the acre of land, and the students have together put in well over 250 hours of work.